maybe another inch, 2 inches. And I completely forgot that I want to do a integral bolster. So now I got to go back. It's fine, it's not too late. Oh, hold on. Go back, isolate where that's going to be. That way I know, okay, don't touch this spot, and work my way out the tank and on the blade edge. All right, I located where the wave is. My bolster I'm gonna want about right here. Alright, got another issue. Where the wave comes down, how much material is left to fit in a bolster, there's not that much space. So I'm going to draw the blade a little bit more, keeping it kind of thick on the back side. So that way, when I get to the spot where we can actually locate where the bolster is going to be, we can go ahead and do it then. Worst comes to worst, don't do a bolster. I'd really like to. Haven't done one yet, so I figured this would be the night to try it out on. So, see how it goes. Alright, so I ended up switching the billet around, working from the back side so I can keep that thick so I know where that bolster is going to be. In the meantime, in drawing it out lengthwise, I'm not getting the width, the height of the blade that I want to get. Now I'm going to be coming down the press a little bit sideways. I don't have a set of forward guides in line with the press. So I'm going to come in sideways, come in one way, draw it out, put it back in, come back in the other way, and just try to draw it out the best I can. I'm hoping for at least 2 inches, but we'll see. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't want to distort the waves at all, and then it's going to look like it's going to look bad. I'd rather not waste all my time on it. So as of right now, I believe we have another failure. As you can see, we have all these stress fractures in a sense. I don't really know what caused it. I noticed them. There was some worse than that. So I don't have it on video, but I, in a panic, just threw a bunch of powdered steel, and here's a spot that I did it for. Threw a bunch of powdered steel on it and waited to see what would happen, and quickly threw it in the press. It seemed to adhere well. I don't know. I'm about to grind everything, but it was almost the whole length looked like that. So I'm hoping it's just surface. We'll see. If not, this project's gonna end real quick. And pouring it over did not work. I didn't think it would, and it didn't. All I can think of is the fact that everything there was powdered steel. Um, Maybe it just didn't adhere well on the, in the can, even though it looked like it was solid. I don't think, in my mind, this is all structural. There's no way. They don't seem to go that deep. Let me switch angles here. Let me try to find a spot. They don't really seem to go all the way through. Hard to see. I might try to quickly clean up the top, but then it's the fact of what's going to happen during heat treat. Is something going to, really stress itself out and, crack then. So I'm going to clean up the top. I'm probably going to swing this real quick, and if it breaks, it breaks. At this point in my mind, it's already ruined. But might as well try to learn something from it at this point. So stuff like that is obviously not going to grind out. Some of the ones in the front kind of did, but even still, and then it's, how deep is it really going to be? So real quick, I'm going to bring this over to the anvil, give it a swing, and see if it breaks. Well, it held up, but then again, it's probably holding up because all the 100-layer Damascus on the bottom is probably what's keeping it all together. And we can kind of see where the wave's going to be. So the top of the spine, there's no hiding that. Even if so, it's hitting dead center. We'd have to drop that at least down to about here, and it's just going to look all weird. No use in continuing on at this part. This is just going to now go up on the wall and be used as a learning experience. All right, so Hillary made me continue on with the knife anyways. I'm kind of glad we did, now at least. I was able to grind out most of the cracks. To get the solid metal. Which worked out because I wanted to go as thin as possible. I left it a little bit thicker just for the heat treat and the quench, so that I'm trying to make room for when I get this out. I can get it on the table and flatten it right away in case it blows. So it's coming up to temp now. We quench it. Hope for the best. Hope there's no cracks. Hope we don't hear anything. I already got my oil heated up to 120. And just hope it doesn't crack. Go ahead. Table. Let's move this so you can see. This is a piece of 3-inch channel. This is a piece of 3-inch channel. Straight to the table. Couple clamps. Let that cool. We'll check the hardness level and go right into tempering. And hopefully we don't notice anything.